Hear me? I've been told I can wiggle this microphone around. It's like the first public speaking I've done since the pandemic, so I might be a bit rusty. I might not know where clickers and buttons are going on this, but we'll be okay. But yeah, it's really good to be here with you all and share this opportunity with you. We're hoping to get lots of applications from Brighton, but yeah, let me get into the presentation. Down. I've been told I need to do a Lion King Simba thing. Here we go. Okay. Yes. So, this is the presentation for the Niantic Lightship Augmented Reality Accelerator. I am Evelyn. I'm an innovation delivery manager, and I manage the organization of the entire accelerator, and I'm a key contact for this. And my colleague Nicole, she's an immersive technologist, and she'll be speaking a little bit later about the details of the challenges. But before we get into that, just a little bit of background about what we do at Digital Catapult. So we are a UK-wide innovation centre specifying in technologies in 5G, AI, immersive technology, etc. And our role is to support the creative and manufacturing industries, be more productive to help the UK economy grow. So we are increasingly being cross-tech across those technologies that I've mentioned, and we want to see those basically work together to bring those industries I mentioned forward. So an overview of the program. We are, I think it's good. So this is one of the first programs of its kind that we're doing at Digital Catapult in collaboration with Niantic. So we're working with Niantic, Studio Wayne McGregor, and Cartoon Network. And this is basically a way to bring everyday people using augmented reality in the real world. We want to get people back outside using these technologies. And so we're really excited to partner with Niantic and the other challenge owners and figure out cool ways in which we can do that. So many of you know who Niantic are, but just for the sake of anybody who is perhaps not aware, they are the company behind Pokemon Go, an IP that we all love, and they are just wanting to lower the barrier to entry, and they have launched a new platform, Lightship. They've launched an ARDK, and they want to get more content from developers, from startups, from content creators using this platform. And they have got a challenge that my colleague will speak about later, but they want to see this platform used to get different experiences out there to the general public. And we've also partnered with Studio Wayne McGregor, and he's a world-renowned choreographer who is really interested in how we can use our bodies and physical movement and dance to push boundaries in art and furthermore. So we're really excited to work with him and his creative studio on this project. And then we're working with Cartoon Network, our beloved childhood memories, Powerpuff Girls. That's my go-to cartoon. I was Bubbles when I was little. Yes, we're working with them to basically push those characters into the public, working with getting kids back out into outdoors and not just on their phones indoors. So we're really excited to work with them on this accelerator. So the program in general is about working with the three challenge owners that we've spoken about to basically get experiences out into the public. We are going to basically split the accelerator into two phases. So in phase one, that's all about developing a concept. And so once applicants have submitted an application, they will be up to 10 companies will be selected onto the program. And the first phase is roughly about 4 weeks. And each of those companies will they'll get £2,000 to develop and work on a concept and pitch, which they will then present back to Digital Catapult, Niantic, Studio Wayne McGregor, and Cartoon Network. Then those 10 companies will then have an opportunity then to go through to the second phase, and we'll then take only three companies into that second phase, one for each challenge. And each of those companies will then receive up to 100K each to take their concept and build a demonstrator. The demonstrator will not be public-facing, but the idea is that we want to see a piece of work that can be high quality enough to show what is possible from the challenges that we'll speak about soon. These demonstrators will then be presented to a closed showcase event where we'll invite press and we'll create content, blogs, and just create more material to highlight the great work that our developers are doing and show what is possible using the Lightship platform. So I think, at a high level, where we are currently, the open call is live. So if you go onto our website, and we'll share details of where you can find the open call at the end of the presentation. Right now, we are accepting applications and we are reviewing them on a rolling basis. We will then create a short list of the applications that we see, and then we will review that and select 9 to 10 startups, and you'll get the 2K. And then at the end of the concept development phase, you'll pitch to ourselves, and then we will select one company per challenge to then go through to the concept development phase. And then through to the demonstrator development phase. And then while that phase is going on, you will have access to Niantic, you'll have access to Studio Wayne McGregor, you'll have access to Cartoon Network, and working closely with them so that you can build something that you're both satisfied with. You'll have access to Digital Catapult technology experts as well, and there'll be opportunities to show your work to us to get feedback. But really want the demonstrator development phase to be a close relationship during that phase. Question, yeah. So we're gonna talk about the challenges and what the Niantic, Studio Wayne McGregor, and Cartoon Network are actually looking for. So there are ideas that they have that they want to see come to life, but we'll talk about that in the presentation. And then we are looking to have the showcase, showcasing your demonstrators in late January, early February. So that's the timeline at a high level. And while all of this is going on, we want to be creating content, just recording the process, where we'll be creating blogs, videos, PR, etc. And in terms of questions, we'll be taking questions at the end as well. So as mentioned before, there'll be technical support from ourselves. You'll get feedback from our experts, and you'll obviously come into the Digital Catapult ecosystem and be shared other opportunities that we may have, and access to our resources and support from our are immersive technologists as well. So right now what I'll do is hand over to my colleague Nicole, who will talk to you a bit more about Niantic and the challenges that our challenge owners have.
Thank you very much. Hi everyone, can you all hear me okay? Excellent. So as Evelyn said, I'm Nicole Stewart-Rushworth, immersive technologist on the team at Digital Catapult. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Niantic Lightship platform. I'm not going to get super technical, just kind of in terms of brevity for everyone who's here. But if you do have any more questions, obviously find me at the end, and I'm happy to get more into detail. Well, there really is like a... There we go. Excellent. So has anyone actually played around with Lightship before? Anyone kind of familiar with it? Couple of people? Okay, cool. So for those of you who aren't aware, Niantic, as I said, the company behind Pokemon Go, have used their learnings from their several AR applications that they've created to create the Niantic Lightship platform, which is AR SDK, so it's a plugin for Unity, and it's utilizing all their learnings about what they've from the work they've been doing over the past couple of years. And it features kind of three main features. So the first one is the idea of mapping. So it has increased mapping tools, so understanding like depth and understanding the world around it, which I will come onto a little bit with the VPS, if anyone's kind of seen that over the past couple of weeks. And then understanding, so there is a whole piece of work around semantic segmentation, which is the understanding of sky versus ceiling, grass versus carpet, bushes versus trees, so on and so forth. And kind of understanding and being able to use that to your benefit when creating AR applications. Furthermore, like I said, there's increased depth, occlusion, and kind of spatial awareness, and then sharing. So they're really big on multiplayer. If any of you are like Pokemon Go fans, you might see that the fact they do like community days and stuff like that, they're really big on community and getting people coming together through AR, and that's a big part of their ethos and why we're working with them. Cool. So yeah, the virtual positioning system, this is a visual positioning system, sorry. This is a really cool piece of technology that they've come out with in the kind of past 2 weeks since their developer conference. This is essentially a 3D map of the world. You can actually download their like beta app off their website now. Essentially, it's using multi-user scans, so you can make scans of your local area and upload it to the VPS, and it's creating this 3D map of the world. They've scanned, I think, most of like London in the UK so far, but it is rolling out UK-wide, and they're encouraging people to get on board and contribute scans to make the space. I've got a very short video, hopefully the sound works, that will go into a little bit of the studios that have been developing using VPS over the past couple of months. Do I have a video? Thanks, Chris. as you can see, lots of different creators are creating like a menagerie of experiences using Lightship. And some of those are actually going to be available, I think, in the next couple of weeks. So Story Trails, I don't know if anyone knows Kim Lee, who's on the screen now. That's going live, I think, at the end of June. And Super Bloom, which was on there as well, is available to be viewed remotely. So you don't actually have to go to the location that it's based in. That's all kind of available online. I can point people in the right direction because they've not made it like super public, but it is out there. I was going to do a live demo, but I might do a live demo at the end. Yeah. Oh, no. There we go. Excellent. So that just kind of gave you a bit of a taste of the things that have been created with the VPS. And this is what they're looking to explore. They're looking to explore movement, experiences, and exploration. These are the three kind of pillars of what they're looking to develop with the Lightship platform and encourage creators to explore through their creations. But yeah, it's really kind of their key ethos in terms of getting people out there, getting people out into the world, and connecting with their communities. Excellent. So I'm just going to give a quick overview of the challenges. So we have, as Evelyn mentioned, we have the challenges from Niantic themselves, Cartoon Network, and Studio Wayne McGregor. I've got a quick video now from Niantic to talk about what they're doing, and then it'll go into talks from Cartoon Network and from Studio Wayne McGregor. Hopefully.
So on to the challenge. With the challenge, Niantic is looking for creative ideas that really support local businesses. They help create new ways of engaging consumers and really bringing communities back together. So our focus is on getting people outside and really back to their city centers. So we're looking for augmented reality experiences that allow users to get outside, explore their community, and really engage with their neighborhood and independent retailers that are around them. So as you're thinking through this challenge, the concept should find an interactive way to increase community engagement and really get people excited about experiencing more of their local areas, like high streets and cultural sites and the hidden gems that are around them.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace Murphy and I'm a digital producer at Cartoon Network. I work in a team of producers that make awesome digital content for kids, including apps, games and websites. And I'm really excited today to be introducing the Cartoon Network Challenge. The Cartoon Network Challenge focus IP will be Toon Cup. Toon Cup is a mobile app and web game. It launched in 2018, and since launch, we've amassed over 70 million downloads, which is amazing. We have a video here to introduce the product. It's a promo from 2021, and you get to see a bit of the game footage.
Toon Cup 2021 has kicked off, and it's free to download and play. With brand new features and even more of your favourite characters. Toon Cup 2021, available now for free in your App Store.
So, a bit more about the Cartoon Network Challenge. Cartoon Network is looking to leverage augmented reality to extend the Toon Cup universe. The challenge is looking for concepts that use the Lightship platform to extend the Toon Cup universe and create content and experiences that push the game's narratives, characters, and experiences into the outdoor world. The idea will use Toon Cup characters to connect our audiences to real-world events. The aspiration for the app demonstrator includes the scope and energy of Toon Cup, created with the Cartoon Network manifesto in mind. So what's the Cartoon Network manifesto? We are funny, we celebrate unfiltered realness, we are uniquely Cartoon Network, and everything a kid does, big or small, changes the world for the better. And here we have the areas of interest for the challenge. We want it to be an accessible and safe experience for kids, be a fun, delightful and engaging experience for kids aged 7 to 10, increase brand awareness for Cartoon Network and their IP, enhance the Toon Cup interactive experience, bring fictional characters into the real world, and blend sports with augmented reality. Thanks very much.
Hi, I'm Sohair Khan, the chair of Studio Wayne McGregor, the creative engine for choreographer and director Wayne McGregor, and the home of his lifelong inquiry into physical intelligence, thinking through and with the body. A multi-award-winning artist, Wayne is renowned for trailblazing innovations that have radically redefined dance into the modern era, and his vision extends beyond the boundaries of dance, into design, architecture, science, music, and technology. Studio Wayne McGregor exists to support this inquiry, designing, developing, and delivering innovative projects that challenge and explore the edges of where the body, mind, and technology intersect, and the capacity of art for social change. So this is where we come to you. We have a challenge to you, to technology innovators, developers, creative disruptors. We're looking to turn basic movement competencies into innovation beyond the confines of the dance world and provide everyone with tools to tap into their innate creativity in a shared experience. This challenge is looking to empower user self-expression through movement. The concept for Studio Wayne McGregor should be to use the Niantic Labs Lightship platform to encourage players to move through urban environments using key elements of dance. Think about timing, control, balance, coordination, and anything else. So, building on Wayne McGregor's inquiry into physical intelligence, we want to create a game that is fun, surprising, immediate, but also beautiful. Users are going to be able to interact with one another using kinetic tags placed in our everyday environment and to create a new shape-shifting movement diorama in augmented reality, made directly from each of our own unique physical autographs. So in this challenge, we're going to be looking for you to answer some of the following questions with us. How do we distribute atoms of a dance across a city? How do we collect the 2D atoms and compose them in 3D to activate this dance? How can core skills in dance making be used to frame the kinetic games? And how do we move between aesthetics to a fully rendered beauty? That's something that I think you should really sit with. Finally, how do we use the kinetic properties of our mobile phones to prime for movement? We are super, super excited to see your ideas and concepts. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you to my virtual colleagues. So like you just kind of heard, we have the 3 challenges. So Niantic is all about the high street and the future of retail. This is getting people out onto their high street and engaging with local businesses and thinking of ways that you can encourage your community to do that. As Tricia said, they're looking to... to kind of use this challenge to engage with local high street and really kind of, there is a bit of a focus on like independent businesses and also think about culture and as well. Cartoon Network, so that's all about the Toon Cup. So if anyone is a Powerpuff Girls fan, you said Blossom? Bubbles, sorry, I'll be Blossom. Maybe we should do that for them. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So this is utilising the Toon Cup IP to create an AR experience in the real world, getting their characters out there and engaging children and families with the project. And Studio Wayne McGregor. So obviously they are a dance and choreography company, so looking at movement and how AR and movement can work together. So all of this will be underpinned with the Niantic Lightship platform and the technologies that it enables. So utilising that in interesting ways is kind of what we're looking for with these challenges. So how will you answer these questions and these challenges set forward by using Lightship? clicky, click. Excellent. So here's just a very brief breakdown of the 3 challenges. They are slightly different pots of money available for each one. So Niantic and the Future of Retail is 50,000. Cartoon Network and Toon Cup is 100,000, and Studio Wayne McGregor is 90,000. And that's just because of the areas of sponsorship that the different companies are putting forward. Just for kind of clarification, Niantic are fronting 50k per challenge, and then the sponsors have topped up to the different amounts, just in case anyone had any questions on that. But yeah, this is kind of a rough breakdown. I can PDF these slides and send them out to Chris, and we can distribute afterwards. Excellent. Evelyn, back to you.
So a little bit more detail about what the application process looks like. So down is up, but I was going down.
If I spun it, I might have spun it.
You've spun it, okay. Okay. So we are looking for creators who are working within the immersive experience and augmented reality specifically space. If you're interested and already developing augmented reality solutions and applications, we are open to a variety of people applying. So startups, scale-ups, creative studios, or individual developers, we're open to that. And basically, you just have to show that you're inspired by the things that we've spoken about. Obviously, having a team that has the technical expertise and the ability to actually execute the concepts that you want to develop. And it has to be a multiplayer experience, just demonstrating all the things we've spoken about and how the public can experience the AR solution. And the applicants need to be open to showcasing that work at the end of the program. So we are looking for companies. They have to be UK-based, a UK-registered company with a physical office in the UK and use a business bank account. The team has to have one or more members with the expertise in the technology, immersive digital technologies, and the solution obviously has to use Lightship, so you have to show how you would do that. Applicants must be able to attend at least 70% of the activities required. As mentioned before, that'll be a number of like check-ins with Digital Catapult and the challenge owners, as well as opportunities for like workshops with Niantic to learn more about the platform and the support that you would need from them. So in terms of the initial application that we receive from you, we are basing your score on these criteria. So we're scoring you against the relevance of your proposed idea to the challenges set. How innovative is the idea? How original is it? Your expertise and commitment and diversity of the team. So we're looking to see a range of experience from your team. And then we want to make sure that for the program and the demonstrator that you'll be delivering, we want to just see that it's feasible, especially for the amount that you will be receiving. And then obviously we want to see these great ideas have potential to go beyond the program. So we want to see that in the application that you set. All of these criteria, they're equally weighted, and it's scored from 1 to 5 on each of these points. So 5 being the highest number. So yeah, these are the criteria that we'll be scoring applications against. So just in terms of the more like immediate timeline, so if you go onto our website, you'll be able to click on the application form, and you'll be sent a link to write out your application, and you can draft it. You don't have to send it all at once. Then once we have reviewed those applications and judged them according to the criteria, we'll spend some time deliberating on it. Then we will contact the successful applicants, and hopefully you'll want to go forward still at that point. Then we'll do some due diligence and just make sure that you are based in the UK, etc. And then from the beginning of August, that is when the concept development phase will begin, and that will last roughly 1 month. So that's the more immediate timeline. So as mentioned, you can click this link, and that will take you to our website, and you can access our FAQs, where there's more details about what is required of yourselves. You'll have access to the challenge briefs, and then you can see the terms and conditions and a draft contract of for the program. So the deadline for the applications to be submitted is the 19th of June. So I think that's 2-3 weeks from now. So at 11:59 on Sunday, 19th of June, that's when applications will close. But as mentioned, you can start a draft and then submit to the very last minute. So if you choose. But we are reviewing applications on a rolling basis as well. If you have any questions, please do send them through to the Niantic Lightship at Catapult email, and we'll be able to get back to any specific questions that you have. And Nicole and I will be around for the rest of the evening to answer any questions and just chat with you and hear what your ideas or thoughts are on the accelerator. So that's it from us for now. I think, yes, questions. Questions from anyone at the moment. Yes.
How many other places are you going to pitch? I'm just curious, are you going around the UK?
Yes, so we've been going around the UK. So we've already been in Gateshead. We're here today, and we're going to Bristol and Belfast. So we want to meet up with as many developers in different communities around the country.
As far as I know, the SDK gets a lot of different things, but you mentioned the VPS system specifically. Are you focusing specifically on wanting people to develop something for that? Sorry.
No, I was like, should I take that one? So it's more that VPS has just been released. Not that you have to use that. So you're more than welcome to, if you wanted to focus on the semantic segmentation and really kind of drive down into the possibilities of what you can do with that one tool. Of course, that's more than fine as well. It's just that the VPS is it allows you to locate your experience somewhere. Yeah.
Similar question, but they've also just released Campfire, which is all about developing towards Campfire, which is kind of a social extension. Is that going to be available as part of this?
We're kind of in talks with Niantic at the moment. It just depends kind of where they're up to with their release cycle for that.
Are there any if you're working with one of those challenges already, does that negate you from applying, or can you still apply?
I think you can still apply. We don't see an issue with that. I think you can still apply.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions? Are you gonna? Did you say you were going to do a demo?
Well, let's give it a go. Live demo. We'll give it a try.
Question?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite a short deadline, in fact, from now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you said something about a rolling.
So
will there be other?
So we're currently we're accepting applications now. So the open call went live in May. So we've been promoting it online, and so we just managed to get this tour going now. But we wanted to do it as early as possible. Yeah, but we're accepting applications now, and we're reviewing them on a rolling basis. But the final deadline is 19th of June.
Yeah. The 4-day bank holiday really threw kind of when we could come out and talk to people. Shall we try, Chris, are we going to try and give this a go? We'll give it a go. Tech demo. So this is the AR Voyager app. The QR code that you saw there will take you to one of the app stores, but it is available on both. So this just kind of gives you a bit of a kind of overview of the different types of the different sections of the Lightship platform. I'm going to try talk and do this at the same time. Oh, that's going to be really fun. So it's quite good, and it is freely available for you to like go off and play with in your own time. You get to look at yourselves. Is it? Oh, 3, 2, 1. So this is it's all quite fun. Now you're going to see how terrible I am at snowball fights. You can sort of see, bouncing snow. I'm just going to do this to show you how it works. So you can see bouncing snowballs and stuff. So it has an understanding of the depth in the space. Definitely not winning any high scores in this demo. But yeah, you can kind of see how throw some snowballs at you all. Why not? But yeah, you can sort of see in that how it interacts with the world. This is fun. This is quite enjoyable. So that's just kind of one. So there's a couple of different options. I would actually recommend downloading this off the App Store. It's because it has the semantic segmentation, but it encourages you to go outside and actually play around with the features. So it gets you to look at trees and find wood and find the sky, because you need to suck up clouds to create a ship that flies. So it encourages you to actually go outside and play with the world around you. So I'm trying to place waypoints. So you kind of see how in terms of depth and understanding the space. And I'll just point out for kind of the more techie people in the room, it's not using LiDAR, it's using all their own understanding. So it works on a lot of more of older and cheaper devices that don't have LiDAR scanners and stuff built into them, which is great for accessibility, because that is also, as we said, is part of what they're looking to do and looking to achieve, is making these tools and these experiences accessible. Oh, sorry, Chris.
So it's seriously accessible?
Pardon?
When you say accessible, what do you mean?
In terms of what device you need available, so you don't need the latest phone. You can do it on older technology. But yeah, in terms of having that sort of stuff available. You can all play with it. I'm not going to do some more snowball throwing at you all. You kind of get the gist.
Does it need to be an app?
So
The SDK web-based?
So the SDK is a plugin for Unity. So it obviously then will build out to an app over either TestFlight or as an APK. Any follow-up questions?
How big is the application? There's not much time, so is it just a basic expression of interest for the first part, or are you expected to present? Do you have any idea how?
Do you want to say that one?
Yeah, so we will want some detail on what your idea is. So I would say that the application would take 30 to 45 minutes to complete. So I would send put in a registration of interest. We'll send you an application form. You can have a look through and stop and start as you need to.
And as we said, there is that concept development phase for the 10 selected ideas. So obviously, that is for fully rounding out those ideas before you get to pitch them to the challenge owners. So there is that space for kind of growth and growing these ideas outwards and forming those concepts.
And during that concept development phase, you will have access to the challenge owners. So you'll be able to speak to them to build that out. We won't just leave you hanging. Yeah.
And if you've got any more like specific questions, obviously contact us here. There is a full FAQ available on the website that kind of goes into more like legal terms and stuff like that. If you've got any questions around IP and that sort of thing, we're here to kind of support with that going forward.
Cool.
Excellent.
Brilliant. So, thanks very much. And as Nicole said,